What is good, my boys? We got the face cam because we're recording on the computer. Y'all be asking me for face cam, so right now we got it. We don't normally be streaming on off the computer, so we got the face cam for this video. This is Pookie right here, man. This is why I look like 90% of the time I stream, bro. But so today we got where I rate your teams and I give you some suggestions. This team that I'm starting off with right here, my boy Heat Streak. I'm actually going live with him at 7:30 tonight. Craziest team I've ever seen in my life. Like, I play in the comp league and I don't even see a team like that. What is that, bro? He's trolling with Curry, but we got MJ, VC, we got Chris Webber, Porzingis, bro. Like, man, don't even send that for a team rate, bro. You already know what that is. That's 1,000 out of 10. That's the best team on the game. I ain't even seen nothing close to that. And peep that Edie. He got that Edie on the bench, bro. He got that Edie on the bench with Kareem and Giannis. Nah, bro, that's nasty work. And he got Chet as a reserve. He's got Chet as a reserve, bro. Like, what even is that heat streak? That's insane. Solid 90,000 out of 10, bro. That's insane. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, and he bought that Julius Irving. Yeah, he's crazy work. He's crazy work. Who else we got? Who else we got? We got my boy Vortex. Vortex, we got that Kobe White Laurie duo. Although I don't really like Laurie at the power forward. It's not really for me. Me personally, I'd rather have him at small forward, but you do got Braun and Rudy Gay, which personally I think they're both probably better than Laurie. Rudy's nasty with the ball, bro. That man can score. I think Oscar Robertson is outdated. I think you might need to get rid of Oscar. Um, I know, Cat was your 400 park wins. I know, my boy, but that card is not it, bro. Get Pack him up. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. Um, Marcus Hall, pack him up. Get him out of here. I know some people be using that Marcus Hall. I'm not a fan of that Marcus Hall. I'm not. It's not a card for me. If it works for you, it works for you. Not for me. Rudy Gobert, if you know how to shoot, which Vortex, I play with you quite a bit. I know you know how to shoot. Um, Rudy's solid. Rudy's solid. I have no issues with you running Rudy right there. But as far as Laurie and Kobe, I mean, you need that duo in, and you want to keep Rudy. And Rudy, I mean, you could put Braun at the four off the bench. I don't know if Braun's really big enough to play the four, but it's Braun, so Braun can guard whoever. But for this team rating, I'm gonna give this team a solid 8, bro. I'm gonna give this team a solid 8. Uh, I get rid of Oscar. I'm not a fan of Oscar. Not a fan of Cat. Not a fan of Mark. Starting lineup, solid. It's solid. That Kobe and Laurie duo is nasty, but Laurie at the four, 7 issues for me, and Cat and Oscar are having issues, and Marcus All are having issues for me off the bench. So I'm gonna give that one an 8. Kick Nick, my boy Kick Nick. Artez, we got Cade, Artez, LeBron, Giannis, Dark Matter, Victor, and then we got Reeves, J Rich, B Roy, Pink Diamond Hakeem, and Opal D Rob. Ah, see, you had it with your starting lineup. I love Cade, and I'm a fade shooter, and Cade can't shoot fade, but Cade still did amazing for me. So I have no problems with Cade. I have no like that starting five. A1. I love that starting five. That's a 9.7 right there. But your bench brings it down, bro. You got to get rid of Reeves. You got to get rid of Reeves and Pink Diamond Hakeem and D Rob. I honestly, I don't know, man. I don't even know if this is better than the last one. I don't think I can put it really above it, but I don't think I can put it below it. So I think I'm gonna have to put it right at 8 with that other one. Man, if you had that bench right, this would probably be a 9, but that bench is just fried, so it brings it down to an 8 for me. I don't like Reeves. I don't like J Rich is solid. I don't like Hakeem. I don't like D Rob. It's just I can't get behind that. Pink Diamond Hakeem at this point in the game, it's a no go, bro. That's another 8, bro. I can't give you any higher, my man. I know. I feel like you sent an updated team, didn't you, Isaiah? You sent an updated team at all? Uh. You say you got Caruso pending. You got Caruso pending, so but who does that drop out? Does that drop out Reeves or Dyson? I think that drops out Reeves. I think Dyson's almost better than Reeves. You got Brewer. You got Tyler Hansbrough, which, you know, as I said in one of my earlier videos, that man Isaiah is him with Tyler Hansbrough, bro. That man is him. Isaiah, post the gameplay, bro. You are disgusting with that card. Joakim Noah, we got Joakim, and who's a butter jumper, by the way. That card is cracked with that Brewer Joakim duo. So many legends, bro. That duo is so worth it. I have that duo on mine too, and I badged out Corey Brewer. Then you got Kareem, dog. Off the bench, we got B-Roy Beasley, dog, and we got Giannis, dog. Like, but why? Why do we have D-Rob, bro? Get rid of D-Rob. I understand he's like at this point in the game. I feel like you need shooting centers. I feel like you do. I feel like you do. I know everybody's play style different. I mean, I feel like you need a shooting center. I'm not gonna lie, but you got Caruso, right? So let me factor in if you have Caruso at either one of those. I do think this team is better than the last two. Your bench is as fried. Isaiah, I'm gonna give you an 8.8, 8.7, 8.8. I think you can improve the point guards still, even with Caruso. I think you can get better than that. And he got to replace that D-Rob. Got to replace that D-Rob. Got to. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna go with an 8.8 for you, Isaiah. My boy Elias, it's kind of cut off there, but we got Reeves, Ingram, 6'10" shooting guard, dog. Um, we got Brewer, Joakim, Victor. Man, you gotta heal Victor, man. What are you doing? Vic's hurt. We got Levine, B-Roy, KD, Opal, Kareem, Opal, D-Rob, bro. D-Rob is everywhere. I understand he's a defensive like guru and he gets boards, but I can shoot with him. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people can't, but if you can shoot with him, I guess what I'll say is if you can shoot with him, you can run him. But if you can't, pack him up. Uh, Zach Levine. So let me look. Get rid of Reeves. I don't like Reeves. Reeves is too small, man. At this point in the game, you run into a Magic or one of those taller point guards, you're fried with Reeves. Reeves can't do that. I like the 2 through 5. I like that. That's a pretty solid 2 through 5. Um, and we got Levine, B-Roy, KD, Reem. Literally, again, Levine's kind of small. That Opal Levine, I had him for quite a while. I got rid of him because his defense was an issue. Um, I'd say I'd replace point guards again. And I'd probably replace D-Rob, bro. If you can shoot with D-Rob, if y'all can shoot with D-Rob, y'all got it. Don't listen to me. But if you can't, bro, if you can't, pack him up, please. So for this team rating, I don't think it's as good as the last team I just saw in Isaiah's. So I do. You want that duo? You got that duo in there. I mean, KD and Reem are really solid. I had Opal Reem at my power forward forever. I'm gonna give that an 8.4. Elias, I'm gonna give you that an 8.4. I'm gonna go an 8.3. 8.3. I'll give you an 8.3. I just think he can get better at the point guards and get better at a D-Rob position. Every other card though, I think that's a solid team right there, man. Um, we got my boy Cole, bro. Gary Artest, Boozer, Kareem, Wemby, Cole. What is this lineup, bro? And then we got Magic, Brewer, we got Beasley, we got Giannis and Joakim and Jaren Jackson. Literally the only. Oh wait, hold up. You running Joakim at center? Jaren don't play. You running Joakim at center, bro? Ooh, I don't. From how he's played for me, I would almost move that duo up into your starting lineup, Cole. I would run Brewer at the 2 and Joakim at the 4 in your starting lineup and run Kareem at the 5 off the bench. I know Kareem's a dog at the 4. That's personally what I would do. Because I just don't trust Joakim Noah at the 5. I don't, and you could have Kareem and Giannis off the bench, and then you'd have Artest, you'd have Beasley, you'd have a really solid team. This is definitely though the best team I've seen today. So Cole, I'm gonna give you if you just literally just rotate that lineup around. That's a really solid lineup. I'm gonna give that a sorry, I had hiccups for a second. I'm gonna give that a 9.4. There's always room for improvement, always. Right now, what I'm looking at, I don't even know, to be honest. Nah, screw 9-4. I'm going 9-6, 9-7, bro. That's a solid. That's a tough team right there. That's a tough team, Cole. Who we got next? We got my boy Gray Plastic Bowl. We got you next. I was looking at this team a little bit earlier, trying to think of what I was gonna say. Ah, this team's packed, bro. This team's packed up. Donovan Mitchell's good. He's good, but I want to run him. A little small for defensive reasons. Jay Rich is tough. DeMar, gotta get him out. Get him out of there, bro. There's so many pink diamonds that are better than DeMar, bro. Go get you like a pink diamond Beasley. I know you don't got much MT, but I would get rid of DeMar. I would get like a Beasley. I'd get literally I'd get so many other options than DeMar. Maybe look at a Carlos Boozer or Tyler Hansbrough, DeMarcus and AD. Pack them both up. Go watch my budget video on how to find a new power forward or center. I would pack both of them up, get them out of there. Kyrie, pack him up, too small. J Kid at the 2, pack him up, too small, bro. Like J Kid's not bad. I would probably put J Kid at the 1 over Kyrie. I'd probably get rid of Kyrie. And then I would get a new 2. Um, and then, or you could slide Ant to 2. I don't like Ant either. I think Ant's too small at this point in the game. I'm not a big Ant guy in this game right now. But I would slide J Kid to the 1, get rid of Kyrie. Since you don't have a huge budget, I think the priority right now is getting rid of DeMar. Um, I'd probably get rid of DeMar as priority right now. I'd probably slide Anthony Edwards to 2. Uh, Elton Brand, can he play a 3? If he can play a 3, slide him to the 3. Uh, and then, you know, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. Dirk's not big enough for the 5. You low key need a new bench 5. You could. This hurts. This is tough right here because you got too many small guards, bro. I don't know what to do here. But I think you need to pack Kyrie up, pack DeMar up. You can keep Cousins and AD for now. Focus on a bench 2. Focus on a bench 2. Slide J Kid to the 1. Or no, focus on a bench 3. So slide J Kid to the 1. Slide Anthony Edwards to the 2. Get you a bench 3. Keep Elton Brand at 4, Dirk at the 5. And then in your starting lineup, just literally just get rid of DeMar. That's the first steps I would go with fixing this team. As a rating, bro, I want to be nice, but at the same time, I can't be too nice. I gotta be honest here. This is a 5, bro. This is a 5, bro. It's too fried. Like the opal, I know you have a lot of opals, but they're not good opals. There's a lot of better pink diamonds for cheap, bro. If you need any help, hit me on Discord, bro. I'll get you right, bro. I'll get you right. I'll tell you who to go for. But as of right now, this team's a 5. Like, I'll pack this up, bro. Go watch my budget video. Figure out who you should replace some people with, bro. But yeah, it's a 5. On to the next one. You fixed that. Yeah, yeah. You started Levine. Yeah. Who'd you have in before? Who'd you have starting before? D-Mitch? And then Diva, yes, yeah. That's my community right there helping out. Shout out Isaiah for helping him out. See, that's a better lineup. That's a better lineup. That's a better lineup. That's a good fix. That's a good fix, Isaiah. Still, notice how DeMar, I didn't even realize they sent that new lineup. But DeMar, end of the bench. He should not be playing the game. So we got D-Mitch, Jason Kidd. We got Aaron Gordon, Dirk. Marcus Cousins, we got Levine, J. Rich. That's definitely a better team. This lineup, I'd give a 6.4. This lineup is definitely better than what it was. I would still look for a bigger 2, probably, and probably look for a better 5 for either or the starting or the bench. But yeah, that's probably what I would do now. I'd probably look for a better 2 guard off the bench. Maybe look for like a Ricky Davis or someone like that. And then someone to replace either DeMarcus Cousins or AD, whoever you're worse with. But yeah, right. This lineup right here is a 6.4. This is a little bit better than what it was. Good work, Isaiah, for helping him on that. Who else we got? We got my boy Alex, Levine, B-Roy, Beasley. Carlos Boozer, Victor. We got. Why does everybody love that Reeves card? I know he's free, but he's not him. He's not him. I don't like that card, bro. I don't. I'm not a fan of it. His jumper's buttered, but that's all he can do. We got Brewer and Joakim off the bench. We got Pink Diamond KP, solid pickup. We got Braun off the bench. Oh yeah, this team is one of them. This team is one of them. Just replace point guards. Fix the point guards. Stop having really small point guards. Whenever I play against people when they got small point guards, that's when I fry. Like that's when I really fry. If I can like take advantage of the small point guards, good luck. So that's probably what I'd focus on this lineup. But right now, this is definitely one of the better lineups I've seen. I'd give this lineup. You're probably about the same as my boy Isaiah. I'd probably give you what, an 8.8? Is that what I gave him? Yeah, I'd probably give you an 8.8, bro. This is a pretty solid lineup. Just fix those point guards. To me, that's me personally. If you love them, that's cool for you. They don't fit my play style, bro. Shout out Spud Webb at the end of the bench though. Shout out Dick Barnett. That's a legend right there, bro. Who we got here? Zianth. We got my boy Zianth. Where do I start with this one? We got Dark Matter, Jalen Brunson. I know he's a Dark Matter, but he's better than what you got as options. He is. He's better than what you got as options, so keep him. But cooked. Manu's tough, but defense a liability. DeMar, as I just ranted on DeMar. DeMar's garbage. AD's solid. Jaren Jackson Jr. is solid. I like JJJ at the power forward though. I don't really think he's big enough to play the 5 with all the huge centers that are out. We got Ant, Curry, it's like Kyle Kuzma, LaMarcus. Okay, I don't even know what your bench 5 is, bro. You guys got to organize this so I know what your bench 5 is. Based off what I see at the bench, you definitely run B-Roy at the 2. You probably run Ant you might run. I don't even know what you run. You definitely have to run LaMarcus and you have to run Powell. I don't really see any good options off the bench though. I can't really help you on the bench because it's not organized because I can't tell what you run. But my main issues right here with this lineup are getting rid of DeMar, and then trying to find a better 5 so you can slide JJJ to the 4. In some situation. Whether you want to run it off the bench or your starting lineup. So I would say get a better 5, get rid of DeMar, slide JJJ to the 4, and organize the bench so the next time I do this, I know what it is that I'm looking at or what I'm looking for. So yeah, I would give this team. This team's kind of cooked. It's not as bad as the last team, I don't think. I don't know though. I mean, I can't say it's as bad as last team. So I'm going to give you a 6, bro. I would fix this, my guy. If you need to hit me on Discord, hit me on Discord. I'll help you out with that, brother. Who we got here? W. Oh, is that the blacklist? It looks like it. W. We got my boy TBZ. This is a lineup right here. I don't like Bull Bull. Bull Bull's too slow. Don't like Levine. Levine's too small. But we got Magic. We got my boy Brandon Roy. We got Tatum. We got Wimby. We got Levine. Dr. J. Brewer, Joakim. Solid duo right there. D-Rob. I'm gonna stop complaining about D-Rob. Y'all seem to really love D-Rob. He's just not the card for me, I guess. But Levine, get rid of Levine. I don't like Bobo. He's too slow to me. Other than that, team's really good all the way around. Team is really solid all the way around. Get you like a Tyler Hansborough for that 4 and sell that Bobo. Is that sellable? It looks sellable. I'd sell that Bobo. Get you a new 4, and get you a new point guard. But other than that, I'd say it's a pretty solid team. And replace D-Rob. I don't like him, but y'all seem to like him, so it's cool. Other than that, I'd probably give this team 8.5. I'd probably give this an 8.5. I don't think it's as good as Isaiah and Cole's, but it's definitely better than some of the teams I've seen today. So I'll give that an 8.5. That's a pretty solid team. Pretty solid team right there, TPC. You say salary cap, not doing salary cap rates. Who else we got? Who is this? Yes, sir. We got Levine, Brewer. Ooh, blurry picture, blurry picture. Solid team though. Blurry picture, but solid team. Get rid of Levine. That's a really solid five. That's a solid starting five. Get rid of Levine. Get rid of Austin Reeves. Really solid bench too. And you got Wilt. You need to be able to shoot with at least one of your fours or fives. You need to be able to shoot with them. So I understand they're both huge, but you need like a shooting big. So I would probably I might even move Wilt to the starting five and put Chet off the bench at the four. So you have a shooting big off the bench. Um, but other than that, this is a really good team. I think this is better than the team I just rated, but it's not as good as Cole's and them's. So I might have to go 8.6 right here, Yester. I might have to go 8.6. Just replace Levine, replace Austin Reeves. Um, yeah, that's probably what I would go with. And D-Rob, but that's probably what I would go with. Just replace Levine and Reeves with some bigger point guards that can play some defense. But other than that, that's a really solid team, though. That's a really solid team right there. You're making me. You kind of make me want to go up to 8.7, though. I'll give you the 8 point. I don't know. You don't have a shooting big. I'm gonna stay at 8.6, bro. Who else we got? Is this Jason, right? Or Mason? Sorry, my fault, Mason. Oh, you bought a Levine for 100K? That's crazy. That is not a snipe, my brother. Alicio, what's good, brother? We got LaMelo, W, Dr. J, Beasley, Giannis, Victor, Cade, Pink Diamond, Paul George, defensive. Yeah, solid. He's a defensive dog. He's a dog. Pink Diamond Braun, solid pickup. Solid, bro. I will never hate a Pink Diamond Braun, bro. Wilton, yeah, you need a shooting big. You need a shooting big off that bench. Um, you like PG over B-Roy? I got B-Roy on my team too, but you like PG over B-Roy? Debatable. But other than that, this is a really solid team as well. This is a really solid team. I don't really know what I would replace here. Probably just try to get shooting big off that bench. But that is also that's a very solid team. I'm also gonna go 8.6 here. I think there's some improvement that can be done. Just it's probably someone a little bit better than that Pink Diamond Paul George, and then getting a shooting big off the bench. That's probably what I'd focus on. Um, Other than that, your team's really solid, bro. I'd probably give you an 8.6. Um, who else we got? We got my boy Turbo. Slow down Turbo, bro. That's my dog right there, bro. So we got JR, we got B-Roy, Giannis. Get rid of KG, brother. Love you, Turbo. We gotta get rid of KG. KG is so bad, bro. He's so garbage. Get rid of him, please. We got Kobe White, Corey Brewer. Problem with your bench, bro. I got a problem with your bench. So I love the Corey Brewer Joakim duo. Put him at the 2 and at the 4 though, and I would put Laurie at the 3. Honestly, get rid of Tatum. I know he's an actual. Get you a legend badge. Tatum's solid, but what you could do: slide Giannis to the 4, put Tatum at the 3 on the starting lineup, slide Laurie over to the 3 on the bench, and then exchange KG. Get rid of KG, please. And then get you a 4, get you a 5. So starting lineup's gonna look like JR, B-Roy, Tatum, Giannis, Wemby, and then off the bench you're gonna run Kobe, Brewer, Laurie, and then slide Joakim to the 4. Pick you up a 5, bro. Pick you up a 5. There's a lot of pretty solid options out there. Pick you up a big, and I think this team is really solid though all the way around too. I'd probably go 8-7 with this team. Just no, I can't with KG there. I gotta go 8-5, bro. Gotta get Kid. I'm gonna go down 8-4 for these reasons. These reasons, my boy Turbo. You gotta get rid of KG. Gotta get rid of KG. And your bench is just too small, bro. Your bench is too small. We gotta get you a big. But fix that. I'm gonna give you an 8-4. You my guy. But if you fix that, you could definitely boost this team's rating for sure. Um, We got, oh, my boy Heat Streak. He updated the team. We got 1,000 out of 10 Heat Streak. Jeez, bro. But so that's everybody, my boys. That is everybody that we needed. So I appreciate y'all tuning into the video. Hit that sub button, turn those noties on if y'all ever want runs. And we will be doing this every couple weeks. And I appreciate you tuning in. Catch me on the next stream. If you're new to the channel, say hi in the comments. I'll respond back to you. And if you want to get your team rated, join the Discord, bro. Link is in my bio. But other than that, I appreciate y'all boys and stay blessed.